Welcome to the Legal Day Project. In the fall of 2009, Julie Shadowan, a colleague of mine at the Commonwealth School, and I developed an interdisciplinary project that has tremendous potential for continued growth and sustainability. The project pairs women's studies students with paralegal students to provide legal support and education to women living within the Housing Authority, specifically the Reach Higher project run by T.J. Shockley and Bobby Lee. We are now in the fourth semester of this project, and things are going very well. In the spring of 2010, the project grew to include workshops and individual counseling by the paralegal students. In fall of 2010, we spent a lot of time planning and developing projects. One of the biggest successes in 2010 was securing a permanent office for the legal cooperative. We now have a space that will be used for one-on-one legal counseling from local attorneys on a volunteer basis every Friday. Students will continue to do legal workshops 3 times a semester and offer services in the new office such as scheduling appointments. This video is from the February 25th workshop on how to do a personal criminal background check and expungements.
Records check. Well, a criminal record includes information on an individual, including previous arrest, as well as conviction and non-conviction information. We had something that's supposed to come off your record after so long. That's pre-trial verdict. It's supposed to come off after so long, and it doesn't. Then you want to actually pull your background record to make sure that all that stuff is taken care of. And if not, you want to go ahead and get it taken care of before you actually go out and apply for a job that you really want, and it's on there, and then they say, well, this is on your background record, and you say, well, it's not supposed to be. So you need to go ahead and take care of that as soon as possible. And like I said, a criminal records check is important because it may be the determining factor as to whether a person is eligible for a job, and of course also to ensure the information in your background check is without administrative error. The Kentucky Open Records provides, and of course there are various public record sites online, and these records may include federal, national, county, and city criminal records. The Kentucky Open Records provides access to criminal background records, which is the administrative office of the courts, which is a statewide database, collects information either from the courts of the local case management system in all of the 120 Kentucky counties, and the criminal records are updated weekly. The AOC offers criminal records to individuals for a nominal fee of $15. And I have I wish I had a way to show you as here, but y'all don't have the internet service, so I'm going to actually just walk you through this form. There is a form on courts.ky.gov, which is how the site that you would go on to pull your background check. Once you go to the courts.ky.gov, you will actually go to the legal forms at the very top of the screen. You would click on that, and then it gives you a choice if you want to pick the form categorically or numerically. You want to go to the category. Once that screen comes up, you'll scroll down to the criminal records check. You want to do an individual form. Once you do the individual form, click on that, then that AOC form will come up. It is very simple to fill out. You have to include your full name, your birth date, your social security number, any aliases, if any, you need to provide in order to do a thorough background check on yourself. You can do it as a mail-in. You put a check or money order in with this form, send it to 100 Mill Creek Drop Park in Frankfort, Kentucky. The address where you need to send it is on the form. They also offer in-person service where if you actually live close to there, or if you're there for visiting or something, you want to go there, you can go and request the form in person, or you can actually do it online at what they offer now is AOC Fast Check. AOC Fast Check is a new process, and you're able to submit a request of criminal record reports and receive an email notification when the results are available. And of course, they are closed weekends and holidays. And of course, now the United States embodies several different legal concepts. Now there is legal ramifications for pulling information that does not belong to you. The invasion of privacy is the intrusion into the personal life of another without just cause. which can give the person whose privacy has been invaded a right to bring a lawsuit for damages against the person or entity that intruded. It is a civil matter, and you can be held responsible, and compensatory and punitive damages may apply. Now, identity theft, of course, is a more serious crime, and it's a form of fraud of another person's identity in which someone pretends to be someone else's identity, typically in order to access resources in that person's name. It is a criminal matter, and according to the Identity Theft Penalty Enhancement Act, any person who knowingly and unlawfully possesses, transfers, or uses a means of identification of another person shall be sentenced to a minimum of 2 years in prison. In general, identity theft penalty applies to those who have stolen or used identification forms or identification information of another person, but whose crimes do not, of course, entail the danger of national security. It also encompasses internet privacy, data collection, and other means of disseminating private information. You must remember that there are laws to follow when conducting criminal background checks. Access to personal information and public records are governed by federal laws as well as state laws. So before you conduct any background checks this way, you always want to make sure that you're not violating the law. There are many websites on the internet that's offering a free background check. Once records are found, you will need to, of course, to pay an access fee. So don't be fooled by the free ones. There are some government and state websites where you can conduct the free criminal background checks, but the disadvantage is that these sites do not give you complete access, and so you need comprehensive information fast and easy. So I recommend that you try to find a valid and a secure website. If you're going to be giving your debit and credit card information, make sure that there's no chance of identity theft to you. Not only for you not trying to run a background check on someone else, but you also have to be very careful to protect yourself. And like I said, I don't know if you have, you will get this handout here. It's for the expungement of criminal records. Inside, there's some informational about the criminal background checks. Of course, there's some websites here that you can actually click on for background check information. And just a little information about it. And just keep in mind that, that this is very important. And this is the first thing to actually get in your life back if you have to need it in order to progress it to another level. Thank you. And,